Oh Lord. Okay, hello everyone. I was not planning on filming on this right now. I was actually going to sit down and film some other videos, but it came to my attention, so I want to talk about it. Now, I am just sitting down, obviously, and started to load up my social medias, and I had, again, this video in mind that I was going to film, which was on something else, and I'm seeing myself get tagged a lot, being like, Adam, Alexa Nikolas is back. And I read it and I was like, oh, okay, Alexa Nikolas is back. I'll look at it later. I wonder what her new, grift is going to be. And it's interesting because I wasn't going to immediately look into it because, again, I kind of thought that it's been a couple months since Alexa Nikolas, attacked me and Kat Tembarge on a live stream. So I was like, there's no way that whenever she inevitably comes back that she will be doubling down on it and coming for us again. But to my surprise, I clicked on her Instagram profile that people were, sending me. And yes, exactly that is what is happening. And I fundamentally cannot understand where she's coming from and where she's at with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through her posts and then we're going to talk. So let's do it. So here we have her Instagram, and we have her here being like, it's a perfect day. Hi, everyone. And it is her posting her on Blue Sky, which is the new Twitter that people are posting on, and it's different management and stuff like that. So she posted that, and then she posted this. And the caption says, if you don't get the power of it, then I have nothing to say to you. Survivors made it. I will not take any ill will defeat from this. This is a great victory. Power to survivors. Oh, sorry. I just jumped ahead. Sorry. Let me go to part 2. But just know you have an exciting treat incoming because she's talking about Andrew Brettler. She writes, I have questions and deserve answers. If any comments are in support of this behavior, I will be blocking and deleting. I have more questions. So she just said, I have questions and I need answers. And she has the comments literally limited, so you cannot comment on it. And she says that she will be blocking and deleting if you're in support of it. So she has questions. She wants answers. But if you don't be up her ass, she will be blocking and deleting you. And also, comments have been limited on this post. Okay? The post says, why do you no longer work for MSNBC? I would like to know. And once again, why did you share a legal letter from your employer, one that you were not CC'd on, with Adam? Why did you also send your questions about the proposed story to him, a third party? I have more questions, too, about the defamation. And then she showed Kat Tembarge's Blue Sky account, and she's writing this on Blue Sky, which I honestly, the reason that I do believe that Alexa Nikolas is coming back and attacking Kat Tembarge yet again is because Alexa is now trying to grift to Blue Sky and doesn't have any followers. Kat Tembarge has over 100,000 followers, which is one of the biggest on the platform because it's a new platform. So I think she just won some of Kat's nachos there, if I'm being honest. Why did you maliciously mislead the public by claiming the documents were sealed when you knew they were not? Why did you falsely claim they were not redacted at all when you had them in your possession and knew they were redacted? Intentional deception isn't journalism. The public deserve answers. Why did you knowingly acknowledge that my stalker was dangerous, yet still reach out to him for comment? Why did you recklessly put my life and my toddler's life at risk by engaging with someone who has a documented history of threats against me? Okay, so first of all, let's focus on the fact that if you go back and watch any of my videos on Alexis, you will see that she, specifically when I reacted to her live stream about me and Kat, the crazy one, literally the psychotic one, she reads her emails from Kat, which is when she's saying Kat is, harassing her. And this is why she had to leave the internet for so long, because people were like, wow, you lied to us about Kat harassing you because you've showed us the harassment. And it was Kat being a journalist asking questions, but they weren't questions Alexa wanted to answer, therefore equals harassment, ? No. Moving on. She says this about why would you say they were sealed when they were unsealed, right? And this is her main argument, right? We're going to circle back to this, so keep this in your mind. I want to read all the posts first, okay? Continued. Why did you post for a photo with Adam, the YouTuber who called me Alexa Nikolas's nightmare? Why did you pose for a photo with Adam, the YouTuber who called me Alexa Nikolas's nightmare? Was this meant to align yourself with someone publicly? In my opinion, targeting me? What message were you trying to send as a journalist? And then she's included a photo of me and Kat in LA where I titled it. By the way, Kat had no say in the caption. I captioned that shit. It's from my profile. It's captioned Alexa Nikolas's nightmare. Funny caption. You know why I captioned it this? Because not that long before this, Alexa did her The Truth About Kat Tambarge live stream where she fucking attacked me and Kat nonstop on her manic spiral. That's why I captioned it that. Did Kat have any say in that? No. Did I caption it? Yes. Do I think it's still funny to this day? Yes. Does this nightmare include the danger you, in my opinion, intentionally created by reaching out to someone I have a restraining order against due to death threats? Now, again, everything that she is referencing, she showed in her live stream about me and Kat. And we all went through it. And the reason she took this break is because, in my opinion, it showed that she was misleading what she's saying about everyone. Now, what's really interesting is in the comments, people are saying, "Get him, Alexa," about us. So her community are still doubling down on trying to attack us, which is like, I mean, it's Alexa Nikolas's community. Who cares? And then this one I find really interesting. Seems like Adam is a survivor that does not support other survivors. And she responds, "It sure feels like it, in my opinion." Now, we'll also get to that in a second. Let's continue reading through them. Why did you claim the documents were sealed when you knew they weren't? Look at the date. It says Cleveland police records. You also knew they were redacted, but falsely said they weren't. Maliciously, in my opinion. Why spread these lies and accuse me of undermining the victim? Reckless and malicious, in my opinion. I had to show you they were not sealed because you were claiming they were in your questions to me. I mean, it's called defense. Let's continue. If you don't get the power of it, then I have nothing to say to you. Survivors made it. I'll not take any ill will defeat from this. This is a great victory. Power to survivors. And it's this post. Andrew Bretler represents and defends predators. If you can't comprehend it or get it and feel the power for survivors, then I really don't know what else I can say. Think about it. Curl. We're going to start circling back. I want to read through all of them. Andrew Bretler represents and defends predators. If you can't comprehend that or feel the power for survivors, I don't know what else I can say. Think about it. Okay. And then final one. I got recommended to Andrew Bretler by Effie from the survivor community. I don't know anymore. Effie, you're mean to diss me when you referred him to me. I want healing for you, but you would do the same thing. Here I am being human. And then she shows that this person said about Andrew, and that's her saying that that's the reason that she used him. Now, let me address what's going on here. First of all, I can't believe she is using me and Kat again, but now to build on another platform. The Queen of Grifting, number one. Number two, she doubles down on this, saying that the documents were sealed when they were not, right? In reference to one of Drake Bell's survivors. Now, You want to know how to handle shit, Alexa? Let me show you real quick. So I also repeated that. And in my videos on Alexa, I would talk about how these were sealed documents from the victim, about the victim, and I would reference that other people were saying that. I would say it myself, and I would go through it. Alexa, because you're so doubling down on that they were not sealed, I'm going to fully believe you. I'm going to fully believe you, and I'm going to redact if you ever have seen me online say that they were sealed documents, I redact it. And I apologize, Alexa, for saying that they were sealed documents that you had if they were not. I apologize. And moving forward, I want to call them the documents. Okay? Alexa, what you're failing to address, and by the way, I cannot believe that you're coming back to social media and you're still on this. You'd 4 or 5 months, and this is what you're doing. I honestly, I can't believe it. But anyways, Alexa, what you're failing to acknowledge is that with these documents, okay, you were using them as a way of getting out of a scandal that you were in. You were on your live stream saying, I'm going to post everything. You were on Twitter directing people to these documents, right? That were involving a victim of someone else. And how dare you go on your platform months later and start responding to people that are saying, well, Adam doesn't care about victims. And you're like, it sure seems like it. How dare you, who built yourself off of eat predators, eat predators, eat predators. I stand for all survivors, right? Power to survivors, right? How dare you use these documents as a way of distraction from what you put yourself in, but also how dare you at one time speak for the survivors of Drake Bell and then be seen going backstage at Drake Bell's concert, which you still haven't addressed, by the way. You still haven't addressed that. Come on, disprove that one. And then post documents, redirect people to documents, threaten to release documents. Sealed, unsealed. What I don't think you're not realizing is in this argument, we can put the sealed, unsealed argument aside and talk about the fact that you claim to care for all survivors. You claim to fucking eat predators. And what were you willing to do on this live stream that is still up, by the way? I'm going to post everything. I'm going to post everything. I'm going to post everything. Redirecting people to documents of survivors. Is it only survivors that matter that aren't people that you want to be friends with or befriend, Alexa? Because how fucking dare you? And I'm not someone who preaches that I'm for all survivors. You know why? I don't want that responsibility. I can try my best to highlight stories, but do I feel that's why I'm here? No. Because I don't want to take that responsibility. People misconstrued that because I spoke up about Colleen, I'm here to... No, that would be irresponsible of me. I'm not emotionally or mentally able to do that. I can support people, but I'm not here to, as what you do, you know, it's Power to Survivors, exposing everything and exposing everyone and all these. I don't have the mental capability to be able to deal with that. Just because I spoke up with my situation, it's not my responsibility to speak up for everyone else because I can't fucking handle that. Some of these stories that I even see you go through, they're fucking heartbreaking, and I don't know how you talk about them. And I'm saying that as a compliment to you. I'm not trying to disappoint anyone here, but I'm speaking honestly that I want survivors, and I want people that have opened up to me about grooming and I want them to know that I support them and all like this. However, it is not within my capabilities to be the eat predators that, you claim to be, because I can't handle that. I cannot handle that responsibility. If I'm being 100% honest with you, Alexa, and if I'm being honest with my audience. But Alexa, how dare you be responding to comments saying how I don't care for all victims or whatever like that, because we've had this back and forth. Alex, I'm being completely fucking honest with you right now, and I know there's people watching, and I know you're watching. I cannot be the spokesperson for all victims because I can't fucking emotionally or mentally handle it. And I don't want to make a mistake. I would feel too responsible. I want people to know that I support them, and I truly mean that. But, I'm not here doing what you do, and that's a compliment to you. But how dare you say that about me when you were quick to weaponize documents of someone else's story to defend yourself? And you're having the audacity to say about me aside, about anyone that they don't care about fucking survivors? And how fucking dare you post this? Andrew Brettler represents and defends e-predators. If you can't comprehend or get it and feel the power for survivors, then I don't know what else I can say. Think about it. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? And still be like coming for me on this. Alexa, what you claim other people do to you, you do to other people. One quick search is an article of attorney Andrew Brettler talks defending controversial clients, including Chris Noth, Armie Hammer, Prince Andrew. Colleen brought him on at one stage. He's now a part of you. You are someone who has spoken out against the practices of what Andrew Brettler does. That's why I called you out for allegedly hiring Andrew Brettler. Because it was hypocritical. And I don't understand how I don't understand how you're not seeing it. It's great. Anyone else like it? Alexa, hold on, Alexa and everyone watching, I fully retract any times online I've said that Alexa posted sealed documents, because clearly that was not the truth. Alexa, I apologize and I retract that. Okay? But Alexa, just because I've said that does not mean that you hiring Andrew Brettler and threatening to post fucking victims' documents or posting them or directing people to post them or download them, whatever, isn't fucked up. And you're going to sit here and say that I only care about certain kind of victims. That's true, whatever like that. I'm not the one who's fucking preached about doing that. I'm just a fucking regular person who happened to be fucking brought into something last summer and I spoke about it. You're the one that claims what you do. So how fucking dare you do all of this and then have the audacity to come at me being like, I don't care about survivors. I'm someone who's spoken up about something that I went through, and I will try my best to support people whenever they tell me stuff, right? But I'm not here every fucking weekday doing what you were doing. And you know what? The important work that you were doing, Alexa. The important work. And I supported you. And then you blew it. And I was like, wait, someone who supports survivors wouldn't do this. Someone who supports survivors wouldn't do that. And I'm like, Alexa, does the fact that I'm willing to take ownership of a mistake that I did by saying that they were sealed, and if they weren't sealed, I redact now anytime I've said that, right? And I apologize if that is not the truth, right? But how dare you? Because you know what you still did with those documents, sealed, unsealed, those documents, you were threatening someone else's story and personal fucking trauma as a way of, well, here you go. You have everything now. You have everything now. And something that doesn't fucking involve you. Because you were called out for speaking out against Drake Bell and then fucking supporting him. I don't get it. I really was supportive of Alexa. And when she spoke in my defense of the Colleen thing, I really, really, really appreciated it. But Alexa, how do you not feel that I won't take this personally when you supported me during the Colleen thing and you spoke about the fact that she had hired Andrew Brettler and you were on my side with that? And when I make an issue of that, you're like, Andrew Brettler represents and defends e-predators. If you can't comprehend that, then I don't know what else to say. Think about it. How dare you? How dare you? And you know what? Let's even just put Andrew Brettler aside here for a second. I just can't believe that you've came back months later and you're still running with this narrative that not only have you been wronged, but that everyone else involved doesn't care about survivors and only you do. Hashtag power to survivors. It's wrong. I disagree with it fully. And no amount of you or your community saying, I don't care about survivors, will make me stop calling you out for it. I think you're a hypocrite. And I wouldn't be making this video right now if you hadn't sourced your social media comeback and joining a new social media trying to get followers around attacking me and Kat Tambarge again. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Muckers, I will leave it there. I will see you on my next one. I hope you're all doing very well, and goodbye.